we're up to making the steel beams for the screws, and then we'll make the ingots for the beams and the pipes. So let's go over and keep that going on. Hopefully we get this completed before 1.2 next week, which I think we'll be able to. So that's, I think it's this building here. Yeah, so that's the floor we need to add them onto. And that's these two here that I just built. That's those two. And we've got on the other floor I've got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so 8 more. How much do I get per floor? I think I'll just center them. I'll build 9 and just leave 1 out. That would seem to be the sensible solution. Now, I'm going to come back 4. You know what? They don't need to be. Yeah, because they're all separate. Alright. So these need to be on that line there. So I think they're there. That's 1, 2, they're in the 3rd foundation. Yeah, but I'm going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Rightio. Grab our constructor pole. Right, and the power is where? Yeah. It's a spot, and then to here. Yep, that'll go. Perfect. And then we'll start from this end. And now this is all the way down here because no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. How did I do these down here? I'm going to do these ones different. I'll just do the overflow is going. That is the overflow from there, isn't it? That's the beginning of the overflow, that's what it is. If I run it down here, I can probably, I'll just connect it in here somewhere. So I'll do that last. So yeah, I think I'll just do it that way. There and there, I think I'll be happy with that. Yep. One. Two. What are they adding with the update? Fluffy Bunny, they're adding fluid vehicles, so you can transport fluids in trucks, and also they've redone the entire vehicle automation, the way it's done. It's a little bit like train tracks now. And they have done... What's the other thing they've done? And there may be something they've done with the train stuff. When you watch the 1.2 trailer, the release date trailer, there's all this sort of, it's just all train tracks with some colours highlighting them, and it's unusual, you could say. So they haven't actually said what it is, because that hasn't been in the 1.2. Oh, here, this is what I'm after. It hasn't been in experimental, so no one actually knows. Excuse me. I'm going to put a bunch of these in. on that one. Chris Norm, will the update require me to start a new save? No, Chris. The as per normal, they just always work. Make sure you back up your saves. The existing vehicle paths kind of get migrated to a version of the new ones, but that's about it. There's no actual there's no, how do I say it? It just continues to work, but if you want to do, it's advisable to redo them so they work along the same lines. This is iron, steel ingots. Like I've loaded it up on another save and did a test with experimental briefly, and it all seemed to work fine. And yeah, the new vehicle pathing is excellent. Alright, we're going to do a bunch of signs now, configure all these up, and then we'll be done. This one's thermal propulsion rocket. And we've got 2.34. 0.585. Oh, hold on, that's wrong. Right. That one, and that is clocked at a whopping 3.9%. Perfect. Oh, that one I'm going to skip. And then this one's identical numbers, but it's nuclear pasta. Rightio, there's that one. Chuck that over there. Getting closer. Right, next is, just mark that being done. Superposition oscillator. And it is 48.6. and 12.15. Right. And that is 81%. This one is AI expansion server. It is 1.146. And no, that's not right. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. That'll be for that one. Right. This is 12.84. $21.4. No, 3.21. What am I looking at? Man, I'm all over it tonight. All over the shop. 21.4 is the clock rate. That's not right. There we go. Oh, now this one is ballistic warp drive. Rightio. And it's... that one's correct. Yep, that's what we copied it. And this is 0.2865. And that is at 1.91%. Rightio. Then we've got another ballistic warp drive. This will be 6.42. Point. And that's 10.7%. Alright, we don't, sorry. Now the next one is Alien Power Matrix. This one is 24.6.06. And 6.015. That's that one, and the last one is this one. The one at the end will just be a spare. This is Singularity Cell. And we've got 18.3. $4.575. And that is 30.5%. Okay, they're all configured. Now we just have to belt them. And we'll probably... I've got two down below that need to be belted. I'm thinking... that we go maybe this way. Where are we going? We're going to that building there. So we're going to come through here. Yeah, alright, so we can come in. Right, so the lowest I can start kind of is about here. Well, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, alright. Let's follow those across. Oh, that's a bit higher up, that one. Oh, that's going to be what are we from the top? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll mean I'll need another. Now it's. So we're going to go across this one. Yeah, it's this building but down below. And we will go. This is the output, so we'll be do this side and this side. Don't think I need that there. Now all this in place. Okay. let's get our first two. That'll be these two here. No, these two here. So these two I'm going to go. That one there. So Mark 1 belts. All right. That's not what I wanted. That one there, and this one here. I like that. Long way. Alright, I might, let's see. Let's just have a look up here. So we've got to go up the next floor, don't I? How many will I get? I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get them all on one chunk. I might turn them all that way. And then it's this floor, is it? Or up another floor? Another floor. Now this one. Oh wow. Oh yeah. It's okay. So, I'm going to grab let's just do, so that's a 1, 2, 3. Go here. And I'll do another one here. Alright, so I'm going to have oh, kind of hurt. So I need to make notes as I go. So just let me write this up here. I've got we've got 50145 and TPR is 1.215. Right. God's weakest angel. I just started playing Satisfactory. I'm blown away by all the things you can make. I don't know how this game isn't bigger. It's pretty popular, but yeah, it's one of those things. I think it appeals to a certain amount of a certain personality. Some people get overwhelmed with the game at some point. It gets a bit much for them, but it's definitely an awesome game, that's for sure. Right, so let's run this along. Well, it's definitely a great community as well. When you want to learn things or you need some help or just to hang out with. Now this one, let's find out where they're going. Oh, interesting. Yeah, right. Definitely got to be the next 4 up, I'd say. Oh yeah. All right. I think it's this one here. It might be that one there. Let's go have a look at my spreadsheet. Could be the next floor above. Nope. There's some down below too, I think. Where I was filling in holes. Let's just see if that's the case. This looks like it here. That's that one. I betcha it's this one. No, it's not that one, that was in production. So this is one of them. That's that one, that's 5. Yep, and the other one, pretty sure that'll be where the other one goes. So this one, let's see something. One more. Kind of don't want to do that. Let's just see. It's in the middle, isn't it? It's not going to affect that one. It's not going to affect that one. It's coming in that way. So my fuse modular frame should be this left one. If I remember, I'm looking at it. Yep, so left. Alright, so yeah, okay. Nah, I've done this wrong. That way. Alright, so that's that one done. And the other one was higher up. And this is the only one that comes down this low, I think. All the other ones are configured. Alright, Randy, you want a pat too, yeah? Oh, he's a good boy, aren't you? A bit of a burp, hey? What's going on? Licking me, are you? Oh, he's a good boy, hey? He's a good boy. Yeah. Hmm? Oh, really? You got so much hair coming out of you, Randy. It's crazy. I really need to do a proper brush. Need to get it all out, don't I? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a good scratch, isn't it? Right? Oh, yeah. He's a good boy. Right? Oh, really? Right? Enough? Thank you. Thanks for all the pats. All right, so let's keep doing this. But there was no more at that level, so I'm going to close that off. There's going to be no more at this level. And now we're only going up. So now I need this is going to be this one here. Right, now this is a bit tricky, but I reckon oh, it's just to this level, isn't it? Is it? It is, right. So, I think what I'll do here is wrap all the way around. Put another one here. which is nice. Right, that's that one. That's 2 down. 8 to go. Right, and then we'll just work our way backwards, I think. So now we've got these two. And these are... Oh, hold on, not this one. That one's in the way, but we'll just put it here. So I think on the right we'll put the singularity cell at 4.575, and on the left will be the alien power matrix at 6.05. Okay. Now that one, nice. Should be. Right. Comes the auto save. Alright, so I've got alien power metrics on the left. I've got here as well. And singularity cell on the right. So they might wrap all the way around for both. I better hook that one up. Alien power matrix and singularity cell. Those two I might come around that way because they're so close. Let me see what would work. So the left is alien power matrix, which is the inside. That would work. Yep. It would just wrap all the way around. reach to here. Right, and then we've got, so left is only in pound matrix, so if I'm looking left, so that would go all the way around to be on the inside still, and it would be that one there. Perfect. I like it when a plan comes together. And the other one, this one. Right, that's two more. Sweet. Coming along nicely. Oh, that's a yucky place to come down. Not come down here. Okay, so next is we've got two ballistic walt drives. .2865 and 1.605. How does that look? That's fine there, that's fine there. Okay. Alrighty, yeah. We'll just keep following them along. Alright, then let's see where these ones go. So I've got the 2 ballistic warp drives. So on the left, this is perfect, that's this one. Let's do that one first. Right, that's that one. And the other ballistic warp drive is yeah. No, it's the wrong one. It's got to be on the right. Oh, we should just have 4 to go now. Yeah, it's a little bit repetitive, but getting them all done like this makes them grip nicely together, I reckon. And knocks a bunch off for future projects. Right, now. So we've got left is superposition at 12.15 and the right is AI expansion server at 3.21. So okay, so that one. Rightio. that's in the way. We're just going to move that to there. Right. Should reach. Rightio. Follow them back. That's wrong. Something went wrong there. That's wrong. I must have done an extra couple. Yep, that's right. Alright, so left is superposition oscillator. And right is AI expansion server. And I've got here, that's AI. I might go and swap them at the other end. It'll just make it much easier to swap them. And I'll do that. This will be alright. No, it is in the center. Oops. Okay, so that now, let me just put let's swap them over and it'll be easier at the other end now. Oh, I'm ducking to get around them. Yeah, so it'll be this one here, AO expansions on the left. And superposition is that one there. That power is, I'm going to have to move that. That's perfect. Alright, so we've just got two left, and they will be, let me make sure they're in the right way around. So they should be nuclear pasta, and thermal propulsion rocket. So that'll be on the right. 5. And over here, Monster 0.575. Alright. Last 2 of our 10. It was a lot simpler this time compared to some of the other ones I've done. Let's go down to 4. Now, so it's these 2. That's right next to it, but it might get hit by that. So I might put it in. And the other one. Okay, so these are our last 2. Nuclear passer and thermal propulsion rocket. I might swap these. They've got to be swapped anyway, so if I just swap them... Nah, I'll just do this some funky... That one's got to go... there. So on the right needs to be thermal propulsion rocket. Yep. And then that one on, oh, I might support here. There you go. Perfect. That belt's in the way. That sorts that out, that's fine. Get rid of these excess ones I don't need. Ready out. There's a lot of belts. I think that's turned out quite nicely. Too long. Right. That's it. It's done. Now we can move on to the steel ingots. And that's going to be a few. Some of them have been done. No, we're up to a new sets. And there's some solid steel, and then there's some of the cokes. So I'm going to have to plan some of this a bit. Oh, we're on the far side. It's completely turned around then. There's a wall of belts there for those ones we just did. Rightio. So let's go and have a look to plan some of this out. Sort of. So I'm just going to go over here for a sec to my iron ingot, because there were some coke steel ingots I was doing. No, solid steel ingots. And I just want to see which ones they are. Not those ones. Not those. So that's one of them. That's the 108. And then there's also another one that's 180. So it's those three. thought I did them all. That's these ones down here. Yep. That's it. Right, cool. So I do have 2 runs. So that's actually 9 machines. That will be one side. That works really well. Charles, hope you're having a great night. I am, thank you. We just finished the creating the steel beam constructors and building them all up. That's these 10 belts here. And now we need to start on the ingots, the steel ingots. Did we get the spreadsheets all fixed? Yep. There was just one, I think when I looked at it, there was one extra column or something I had to get rid of, or there was one duplicate. So yeah. So I'm glad that was easily resolved. These are all okay. So now we're the next 4 up. These are all done, I think. Yep. Perfect. It's frustrating when I realise I make those mistakes, but it's not bad considering how much I've actually done overall. I've had only a couple of little mistakes, which is I'm very thankful for that. What's better when everyone's not watching though? I know, that's it, isn't it? That's it. That's how I feel about. That's why I don't do the spreadsheets on stream. I get a little bit overwhelmed. I feel like I look like an idiot and don't know what I'm doing. And that's why I just like pulling the spreadsheet up and it's all there and just reference it and just get on to building. I don't know, it's all in my head. I totally understand that. But that's just life sometimes, isn't it? But when you're on your own time, it's like, right here, click, click, done. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. Charles, I have anxiety that loves to inject adrenaline right at that confusion part, so it's real fun. You get those sweats, panic, sort of, yeah. Rightio. Let's have a look. We've got down below. Perfect. Now this position. I'll stick with what I've done and not change it. One, two, three. Four, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Now all the other ones are tricky. Lots of them are individuals. I'm going to need to plan those out. What I might do is I'm going to bring those ones back a bit. So I reckon I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 for these ones. No, that's off. It's all off. Luckily we've got blueprints we can add and create. Delete. Right, we've got power, we've got foundry pole. Alright, now I'm going to bring those 9 belts across. Preferably third hole. Now we need, if I'm going to bring these across, that's 2 more floors. Let's have a look at quick wire. So we're at 12. No. 89% will give us that many. So that's a floor there. No, that one, not that. So that's 12, 13. Well, there you go. That's a floor and then 13. Because I think, yeah, we're right. I'm just trying to see what I need to, how high this building next to me is going to be. So I think these are all completed. There's some here for future that aren't running yet. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. They're all allocated, so that's about right. I can do 2 more floors. I reckon I'm going to go this way and across that way, I think. That's the Caterium ingot building. There won't be a lot more from that one. So do I go along But go into that one. No, I don't want to go into that one. I think we're going to do it this way. I think we might. Cut across into there. I think I will. Yeah, let's do this. We'll just do that for the minute. Put this in here. Right. Because I'm doing this, it's only a single. So let's do this. It's not. Oh yeah, so yeah, I have to make some changes to this. That's right. Oh yeah. And then I was going to cut across this way. Right. Forgot about these ones, so I'm just going to fix it while I think of it. Style, watched someone making a Godzilla in Satisfactory the other day. Couldn't help think it would be the perfect size for my city. Yeah, that would have been muted artist player. He does some pretty amazing creations, doesn't he? The only thing with his stuff is that he really goes into the object limit. But that would look pretty funny. Because they're not really, his ones don't, they're just out in the open. They're not really in a city. Didn't want to name drop, but yeah, really impressive what can be done with beams, yeah. Yeah, Dragonheart's the same. He does some, believe it or not, funky dragons. Right. Lumen, hello, welcome. Great to see you there. What are you up to? You're up stupid early, so I guess I caught you. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. Is it by choice, or did you just wake up and couldn't do anything about it? Insomnia, unfortunately, yep. It happens from time to time. Do that to there. I'm sure you'll get excellent sleep tonight. Yes. What am I working on? Fused modular frames. At the moment, we've got all of our production lines set up, and I've got some iron ingots in here that I'm going to make solid steel ingots with. So in this factory, in this city, every building has a one job. So there's an iron ingot factory, there's an iron rod factory, and so on and so on. So everything goes from one to the next to the next to the next. And I need to get iron ingots from there over to that one over there. All separated, that's right. And yeah, so you get a nice look of all the products running through all throughout the city. Well, I think it's a nice look. So I'm just building some of the support walls in and all that stuff. It's a bit, sometimes it's a bit of work when you've got to add another floor onto a building or something. I have a template I follow, so to speak, and it works pretty well, but it can just be a bit time consuming. But it's all part of it. No matter what you do, you're going to spend time doing something. So, but blueprints really help with a lot of this. Right, yeah, so You were making blueprints for your train lines yesterday? It makes it so much easier. It does. Yep, you get a nice template in place so you can really smash through it once you've got that all working the way you want it. Okay, so the way these work is I'm going to need, that's on the inside, right. You got some 1 degree, 2 degree to 5 degree curve templates. Yeah, I saw a video of someone showing how to do all that stuff. It was pretty amazing. So if I'm going to do that, I might do there and there. I think the name is Alex Tech who made them. Yeah. Pretty smart. Okay, so they don't go there. They go... and then I don't care which one's which. There's 180 and 108. So it's all going to be Mark III. Let's go 3 and 4. And I'll work it all out in a minute. Okay, so that's going to be... Oh, that's going to be annoying, isn't it? I wanted this one to be here, but it's going to have to be... That's 1, 2, 3... Going to have to be there. You use them for your highways, and I have to say, they look so slick. Yeah, it's definitely onto a winner. Alright, so we'll figure that out in a minute. Well, that one will be down there. That might be easy to work out. I'll figure it out when I get back. Let's take them on our journey. So where are we going? So top and the one underneath. Where are you up to in your playthrough? Have you ever finished Satisfactory? Let's do that. No, that's not right. I'm going to cut across now. So I think so that. Gaz, hello, welcome. Good to see you. How's things today, Gaz? Another day. Was it darts night? Right. Yep. Won the night. I didn't win many though yourself. Oh well. That's why it's called a team effort, guys. Sometimes you carry people, other times other people carry you. Right. That's not acceptable. And that's not acceptable. so this one's going to be where? Let's have a look. Well, I'm just going to put that here for a sec. It's there, isn't it? Yep. Right. So now, let's find out what's where. Not that one, and there's another one around here. Okay, this is the 108. It's 3 machines. So that's what we want. I think we'll go... Oh, this one Mark 2, isn't it? 108. Yeah. So then we might make that one the top one. Don't know if I like it like that. I don't know, it works. And then the other one's Mark 3. which I think is down below. Maybe not. Maybe it's above. So that's this one here. 4 machines. So it's the output of that. All that. Oh no, it's on this floor. So if that's the case, do that to there. Perfect. And I'm just going to upgrade that Mark 3 belt all the way back as a Mark 2. The top one. Shift please. Shift key is playing up again. Is it? Yeah, it's definitely needing a clean. Needing a clean. Right, so I'm just going to do... I'm going to leave it there and continue the rest in the next episode. Just going to... got to do a few more things, but we've got the ingots over here, and now it's time to 3 will go to that, and 6 will go to that. Well, that will go to 6, and that will go to 3. And yeah, I might just go unload my inventory, get rid of some of these animal things. We've made some good progress. Once we get all these ingots done for the beams and the pipes, fused modular frames should start working, because that's the remaining things to make the heavy modular frames work. There's just a lot involved sometimes. Yeah, I want to redo the overflow in that factory, in the steel ingot factory too, so we're gonna focus on that in the next episode. Here's my dump box. I'm going to process these. The stinger next. And then that should help us get some more coupons. We are currently 836, so 167 away from getting our golden nut. I'll just let these process. They do add up. Yeah, alright, so we are doing well. We're on our definitely on track to getting our fused modular frames running before 1.2. I can definitely see that being on the cards. There'll be a little bit of troubleshooting to work out, but I think that'll be fine. We might get a coupon out of that, out of all this. Oh, there you go. No one. Sweet. All right. We'll go up here where we always go. End of episode. Nine coupons today. That'll take us up to what? 8:45. Nice. All right. Well, folks, we're getting closer and closer to getting those fused modular frames running. Today we configured all the steel beam constructors, and then we belted those over to the screw constructors, and then that will give us all the screws for the reinforced iron plates. So now we've started work on the steel ingot factory, adding another floor to get all those ingots made for all of the beams, and also for the pipes we also need that. So once that's done, we'll get fused modular frames running. So we'll just keep at it. Should be finished not too long. We just have to figure out a few things, but we're getting there. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.